Hey, I don't blame you, John Travolta. You gotta keep your priorities in check. I mean, priorities, not priorities. Grow up. We are watching Carrie for the first time today. My maiden voyage down the Carrie pathway. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mr. Valentine. Nice to cross paths with you. Thank you to all my patrons over there on the Patreon. I extend my gratitude to you. I appreciate your continued support, and if you're watching this, you want another way to support this channel while also getting these videos I upload here on YouTube early, go ahead and mosey on over to the Patreon. Mr. Valentine Reacts. We have broken the 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. That is no small feat. I wear size 14 and a half. Thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. S'il vous plaît. Leave me some comments down below, and if you like this video, like this video, so I can have a little history with the algorithm. But without further ado, bringing 1976 film Carrie straight to you. Let's go.
Hit it to Carrie. She'll blow it. Hit it. Oh, can't win a game with her on the team. Look at it, Paul. You eat shit.
Yo, what? She missed the volleyball during recess. Is that grounds to get smacked in the face with a hat? Stephen King novel. Whoa, brother. Okay. We're seeing a lot of the female anatomy in this opening sequence. Okay. Seeing a little tush. Little tush push. I like how Brian De Palma is being meticulously sensual with her bathing process. Okay. No. Self-love, I guess. I'm a champion of self-love, so I appreciate it. Well, if this is her first period, that certainly gives the nudity a new perspective. Carrie's over here painting the town red. Plug it up, Carrie. Well, this is exceptionally cruel. Plug it up. The infamous slap some sense into you. The old tried and true.
Get out of here.
Wait a minute. Is this movie gonna be a flair for the supernatural? If so, sign me up.
Carrie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just relax. See, they're all gone.
She got her period during the gym period. The gods can be cruel, am I right?
It's really hard to believe. In this day and age, a girl in high school wouldn't know something. Facts.
Well, she didn't.
She didn't know about the notion of a menstrual cycle. She didn't get any kind of talk about a bird or a bee.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was just her period, for God's sake.
Oh, we'll send her home.
He looks so skeeved out. Look at the principal's face.
Miss Finch, you're sending Cassie right.
It's Carrie White.
Come in, Cassie.
Carrie.
Bro, she just told you her name.
Take care of yourself, Cassie.
He got the memory of a goldfish.
It's Carrie.
Wait a minute, player.
And Carrie, you're dismissed from gym for a week. Just take study hall instead, okay?
We're all sorry about this incident, Cassie.
It's Carrie!
Oh, she has telekinesis? That's an intriguing development.
Creepy Carrie! Creepy Carrie! Oh.
My Sue is a good girl. These are godless times, Mrs. Snell. I'll drink to that. We'll all read these. I know you're listening. Come on downstairs.
There was a call, hey, your daughter's been spreading her period blood on everybody, so you might want to have a word or two with her, right?
You're a woman now.
Why didn't you tell me, Mama?
All right. It's a hell of an answer.
And if was we can loose the raven on the world. The raven
Why
was
didn't you
called
tell
sin.
me, Mama?
Say it.
No.
Oh, man.
Called sin.
Ooh, Mama.
Carrie is a sympathetic character.
First sin was intercourse.
I didn't sin, Mama. No,
Say it.
I didn't sin, Mama.
First sin was intercourse.
The mother is bugging, right? One thing is being a devout religious person. Another thing is denying the body and keeping this information from your child. That's ludicrous.
Henrietta, don't you know by now I can see inside you? I can see the sin as surely as God can. Pray.
No.
We'll pray.
This is acutely disturbing.
I leave this second person. Sweat and blood.
Oh, that's cold-blooded, bro. That is cold-blooded. Punishing her and treating her as some leper because she underwent a natural human transformation. Oh man, Brian De Palma has his fingerprints all on this movie. Oh snap, so Carrie ain't caught a break ever then, huh? If these are the conditions in which she's been living. We see the foundation of her social ineptitude then.
You can go to bed now.
Yo. This mother is off the reservation, off her rocker. She's a basket case. Oh, this film is hypnotic.
Carrie? Carrie, open the door.
Hell no.
It's open, Mama.
Yo, this is wild. This is wild.
Say my prayers.
I was interested to see how this movie was going to play it. Like, is it happening in Carrie's head or in the story world it's actually transpiring in? It's the latter, and I love it. I love it.
You people with heavy feet. You people who peer into the back seats of our cars, hours after you come out of the back doors of your motels.
What is it? What is this teacher reading? Slam poetry?
Talent extraordinary for you, Tommy Ross. You know, Tommy, this is slightly different from running touchdowns and hitting home runs. Well, class, any criticisms?
Oh, so Brian De Palma is in love with the split diopter in this movie.
It's beautiful.
How is she getting razzed for saying it's beautiful?
Waves of grain? Is that the beautiful you mean, is it, Carrie? Well, I'm afraid, Carrie, this is hardly a criticism.
Even the teacher is piling on. So we, the audience member, are Carrie's only friends.
You too, Chris. And spit out that gum. Where'll I put it, Miss Collins? You can choke on it for all I care. Just get it out of your mouth.
Oh, snap. All right. Assertivity from the teacher. Respect.
Wipe that smirk off your face, Norma.
She said,
What are you looking at? Wipe that face off your head, bitch.
Did any of you ever stop to think that Carrie White has feelings? Do any of you ever stop to think?
empathy, baby. Empathy.
I don't think any of you have any idea of just how nasty what you did really was. But the office has decided you're to have 1 week's detention.
Detention. It's a poor man's suspension.
It's to be my detention. That's 50 minutes every day on the athletic field. Get the picture?
I'm not coming.
She said that mad loud.
The period's not up, Hargensen.
It is from me.
Keep running. Well, there are 10 minutes left. Stick 'em up your...
You can count for this, you bitch!
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Can I talk to you?
Right now?
Too important. I want you to take Carrie White to the prom.
So she's asking her boyfriend to take a wildly unpopular girl to the prom. Surely she doesn't have any ulterior motives, right? I'm watching Pulp Fiction after this for the 200th time.
Hey, Freddie! Hey, wanna go up to Minsky's for some hard stuff? No.
Ah, hey, I don't blame you, John Travolta. You gotta keep your priorities in check. I mean, priorities, not priorities. Grow up.
You stupid shit!
He just, okay, he played it off. He has beer remnants slathered on his face. Just like, oh, nothing to see here, officer. I'm not as thick as you drunk I am. I want Sue to be Carrie's friend so bad. She has such a benign face. But why would she ask her boyfriend to take Carrie to the prom?
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Can't you wait a minute?
Hot and cold, this one. Hot and cold. I guess that's her attempt at being coy, maybe?
Darn shit!
I thought I told you never to call me that.
Toxicity. Toxic relationships.
I'm convinced.
Billy,
Oh, okay. She's capricious as huh?
I want you to do something. Something important.
How you gonna hatch up a scheme diabolical while performing fellatio?
Billy. Billy, I hate Carrie White.
He's like,
When you are performing that act on a fella, don't ever say, you know, you're the first guy I ever got the whole thing in my mouth. Look, I have them in my mouth right now, and I'm speaking perfectly clear.
they're cooking up something ghastly, bro.
If you don't have a date for the prom next Friday, would you like to go with me? To the prom? See, they stop.
Yeah,
Carrie.
yeah.
Carrie, let.
Her alarm bells are going off. Her red flag is up.
Hey, Carrie, what's the matter? What happened? Was it one of the girls?
This movie is a sophisticated anti-bullying campaign.
Tommy Ross asked me.
That's even better. He's really cute, huh?
He's trying to trick me again.
Now that's a pretty girl. Look at her eyes. A little mascara to bring it out.
Yeah, Carrie is not bad on the eyes.
What is the big deal?
Because it is a very big deal for Carrie White, and you know it.
Yeah, it'll be a banner day for Carrie White to go to the prom with him. Socially.
Don't you think you're just going to look a little ridiculous when you walk in the prom with Carrie White?
We don't care how we look, do we?
He's like, hey, man, I don't know, Miss Cos. You got a point there.
Hi, Carrie. So this is where you live, huh? About the prom again.
I already told you.
Well, I know, but there's nothing to say it can't change your mind.
Please, Carrie, just take the out, bro. Take the out.
Why is this so important to you?
I don't know, maybe because, you like my poem.
Okay, I'll go.
Good.
These painted pigs!
And his nitwit cousin painted them all over.
Are y'all about to go pig tipping instead of cow tipping?
Here, you little sucker. Come here. Here's one right here. Come here. Will you shut up and do it already? Come here. Get her done, man. Get her done. I can't.
Does he have a sledgehammer? Is that a sledgehammer I detect?
All right, move it out, move it out. That's it. Come on.
Oh.
Move it out. Yeah, that's one, baby. Yeah.
Oh. That's not cool, right? What are y'all gonna use that?
I've been invited to the prom. Yeah, the senior prom, you know. Before it's too late for me to...
No.
And he promised to stop him and
I
leave
said
you
no.
before...
The mother is right in this case, but for the wrong reasons.
The boys. Yes, the boys. To the blood come the boys, like sniffing dogs. And then slaughtered and trying to find out where that smell comes from.
This mother spends every waking hour mortifying her flesh.
Mama, I'll get him. Please, then talk to me.
Yeah, blame that on the AC or the draft in the house if you want to.
Things are gonna change around here.
Which? That's Satan's power.
It's nothing to do with Satan, Mama. It's me. Me.
I'm the problem, it's me.
Power, you must give it up. You must never use it.
I'm going. You can't stop me. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
She drew a line in the sand. She said, yeah, stuff me in the closet all you want, but you're not going to take this away from me.
You keep that damn light straight.
Watch it, you stupid shit. You're getting blood all over the place.
She got a sharp tongue.
Stupid shit. I mean, you can't even keep that fucking light straight.
Just hurry up. Hurry up. I want to go home.
Pig's blood. That's somehow even more dastardly. I guess it was the method of procurement, how they got it, but...
Well, you're a little late, Freddie. I could have used you a week ago on the decorating committee.
I'm right on time, pal. You know, I want to collect the ballots, you know, for the king and queen and the voting and, you know.
I gonna get up to some chicanery. About to influence the election. Sound familiar?
Did you hear about Tommy Ross? What? He's taking Carrie White to the prom.
I am filled with so much vitriol for all these students.
What Tommy gave me, Mama? Aren't they beautiful?
Oh. Free the nipple movement.
I can see your dirty pillows.
Breasts, Mama. They're called breasts.
Did she say dirty pillows? Oh, that's the name of my next memoir.
Stop it, Mama! Stop hurting yourself, Mama!
He's gonna laugh.
What the hell is wrong with this woman?
Look, I'll answer the door and I'll tell him that you're sick. Tell him that you changed your mind.
Sit down and be quiet!
Sit there, Mama, and don't say a word until I'm gone.
Be home early.
That's a nice touch, narratively. You slam her on the bed using her mind, but still play the daughter position. Be home early. Be home early.
Tommy, we wait here just a minute.
Come on, set your parameters. Set your boundaries. Say no tomfoolery, okay? No tomfoolery.
Maybe this was a mistake.
Oh, no. It's not gonna be that bad.
Her intuition is kicking in. This accurately captures the melodrama of high school. Everything's exaggerated. People are cruel. And movies like this tap into it expertly.
You look so pretty. You too. You look beautiful. I know I don't, not really, but thank you anyway.
Ah, modesty. Brian De Palma and whoever the director of photography was for this movie did a phenomenal job with the aesthetic of this scene. It is vibrant and engaging and almost like visually rhythmic.
It's like being on Mars.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair.
What I was gonna say is that if you'd like to, we could stop in at the Beehive for a couple minutes.
Never been there.
Oh man, it's stupendously sad. If you just digest how excited she is in this moment.
Are you ready to dance? Sure. Come on. Sure you can.
Something about her tells me that she knows how to cut a rug.
Just listen to the music. That's right. You're as good as anyone else out here.
And I like how Brian De Palma chose a low angle, imbuing this couple, as it were, with a sense of power. And he kisses her.
Why am I here with you?
Because I asked you.
Hey, don't equivocate with simple truth responses here. Don't you dare. Brian De Palma is brilliantly preparing the audience for what's to come. And it's really like ramping up into whatever these whores got planned.
If you win, all they do is they put you up there for a school song and a dance.
Well, who should we vote for? They're more your crowd than mine. I don't even have a crowd.
Carrie is beautiful. What the is wrong with this school?
Come on. To the devil with false modesty.
Ay, caramba.
Shut up. Will you close that a little bit? You want to get caught.
That Carrie White just sure is cute. Good. Thanks a lot there, Dick. Get back here. Just start kicking.
Okay. A, I like the musical sting that accompanied that act, and B, that they're doing it in plain sight.
More ballots? Thank you. I have some more ballots for you.
These devious bastards. This is absurd. What are y'all doing to my girl Carrie, bro? The camera work in this scene has me in a trance. I am remarkably delighted. That does not bode well for future events.
I give you Tommy Ross and Carrie White.
This is masterful. This is a masterfully composed scene here. That last minute was the height of cinema. It's like watching a train wreck. It's distasteful what our intelligence is telling us is about to happen. And there's no way. You could pay me to take my eyes off this screen right now. And the tension between emotions that are being displayed and what's around the corner is nothing short of amazing. I am in awe right now. I am awe-inspired. And I have anxiety for the character Carrie right now. You little rapscallions. Wait a minute. Wait. Is Miss Collins gonna save the day here? Hold on. I am steeped in anticipation right now. Are they bickering over who gets to do the honors? The lip lick of preparation. I object. I object to the proceedings. I am mesmerized right now. A kaleidoscope of anger and betrayal.
Trust me, Carrie. You can trust me.
Miss Collins joined in?
You can trust me.
That's gotta be in her head. No. Oh. Snap, crackle, and pop. Look at that look in her eye. Karma is turning the tables mightily fast. No holds barred. She was trying to believe and restore her faith in humanity. Things are going to turn around from here. Everything's going to come up Carrie henceforth. And this is an immaculate use of the split screen in the cinema. I believe he did that in Blow Up too. Oh, laser focus. Yeah, I bet that came as quite the shock. All of this resentment that's been building up over these years reached its zenith with the blood spilled on her in what was supposed to be the best moment of her high school career. Oh my, you got Miss Collins too. This is insane. This is insane. And she's walking calmly as if she's in her element. .9% of them deserve that. You reap what you sow. And boy, is harvest season a bitch. And she's just taking a jaunt down the road. Like, yep, I did that. I am in no particular rush. Are y'all about to... Yeah. What do you think? You're just gonna catch her unawares? She playing for keeps, bro. All bets are off, dude. All bets are off. Holy cannoli.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Oh, is she about to unleash the rest of this torrent of anger on her mother, who's been locking her in a closet, not telling her about her bodily functions? Oh, shit. What is the mother up to right now? To categorize what Carrie just did as revenge is selling it short. That's an understatement, bro. Oh. That was relatively creepy. The mother hiding behind the door there. And I like the full circle. I like the full circle nature of the plot here. She started off taking a shower, experiencing her first cycle, and then we go full cycle, a complete cycle, to the end where she drew blood in a different way.
Please hold me.
I should have killed myself when he put it in me. But sin never dies. Sin never dies. At first, it was all right. We lived sinlessly. I saw him looking down at me that way.
Oh. A little romantic intentions, huh? Why didn't you just soak like the Mormons do it? This is a cautionary tale for leaving repression unresolved. Oh, no way. There's no... Dude! Dude! Talk about backstabbing your own mother? Oh, this is bananas. Bananas. This is, in fact, bananas. Oh, dude, hard. I want to say excessive, but anything we've seen up to now, the mother was quite literally asking for it. Is the mother having a masochistic orgasm? It's a little bit too close to an orgasm to have a bevy of knives spliced through you. I'm half expecting her eyes to move and look at me. Come on, bro. Remain motionless. She's been crucified on the altar of her own narrow-mindedness. Brian De Palma, what the fuck? This is a tremendous movie. This movie is tremendous. Stephen King. Well, he had rich source material in Stephen King, but he brought this to life in a very effective way. Huh? Wait, who, what? Her very sense of self is imploding. Her house. So what force is causing this house to unravel in this capacity? Is it self-immolation? Is Carrie doing it out of the weight of the guilt from what she just did to her peers and teachers at school, her mother? Jiminy Cricket. I'm surprised the movie didn't end on that. Oh, Sue. Oh, Sue.
She's better. Sleeping too much, I guess. But Dr. Schneider said that's to be expected after all she's been through. Well, he said that she's young enough so that she'll forget all about it in time.
Wow, what? What kind of doctor said this? Unless she's gonna undergo shock treatment, yeah, she'll forget it. But I bet a pretty handsome dollar that would leave an impression. Carrie White burns in hell over a for sale sign in the shape of a cross. This movie's got layers, man. Their survival skills. She's gonna forget about it in time. Without her, none of that would have been able to transpire in that way. Sue, Sue, Sue. You're about to be sued by your conscience. That movie was bonkers. That movie's bonkers. It's so good. So good. The symbolism, the writing, the characterization, the character of Carrie, the support she has in Mrs. Collins, getting bullied left and right, persona non grata, outcast, a pariah, a social pariah, who her sense of self, her self-esteem, her confidence, her appreciation of herself in life has been whittled down, torn away, ripped from her by her mother, who's so oppressed, it's surprising she's visible at all. You know, she's inhibited and a religious zealot. So much so that she won't even tell her own daughter about the transition from adolescence, pre-adolescence to womanhood and what shape that takes, how that manifests in the female anatomy. Oh man, I'm gonna be thinking about this for a cooler minute. This was fun. This was a fun experience. The math of this movie was fun. This movie is proficient and efficient in the unraveling of a tale of bullying. A girl who is bullied and emotionally and psychologically abused by her mother. She can't win for losing in this movie. And it's to the point where it's going to reach a critical mass at the prom when she got her period in the opening sequence of this movie. And the girls were put off by the fact that, granted, okay, to the girls' credit, like, obviously I'm on Carrie's side here, but to the girls' credit, to the bullies' credit, you did get your period and then rub it on them. So that they probably could have done without that, in the objective sense. But the lack of empathy. This movie is tapping into the lack of empathy that obtains in the high school circles and beyond in the world at large, but specifically in the high school circles. Stephen King is a beast, bro. I didn't even know when I started this movie that Stephen King wrote this, bro. And she's getting it from all ends. She has no connection. Her sense, she's been insulated by an insular mother who keeps her mind oriented on the Bible, which nothing wrong with that, obviously. Come on now. Religion, Christianity has played an important role in civilization and will for the foreseeable future, but there are certain aspects and manifestations and iterations of Christian belief that this girl typifies, the mother typifies, that's alarming and shocking and so narrow-minded that it constricts and it reduces your every waking breath to fear. And she had a traumatic experience with, and the guilt, the mother had the guilt of being taught this doctrine and shirking the doctrine by having sex before marriage. And so she was ravaged emotionally, psychologically, and mentally from that point forward. The mother was. So, and she takes all that anger and guilt and fear and frustration and sorrow and utter contempt for herself out on her daughter, to the point where her daughter can't connect with anybody. So she's seen as funny, like Carrie put it. And she just wants to fit in. So she finally stands up to her mother, looking up words like telekinesis. And I like the supernatural element of this. I like the supernatural element of this movie. It allows the audience to have some distance from the plot, but we can all relate to witnessing such barbarity in teenage dynamics with each other. The bully, that's what children do. So I could see Stephen King either enduring bullying himself or seeing it so evocatively depicted during his adolescence and growing up that it inspired this book that he wrote. Which, if this movie was this crazy, I can't even imagine what the book entails, bro. I defy you to find me a more delicately shot and expertly. There was no fat in that scene at the prom. There was no fat. Now, it was a little obvious for movie making purposes that we saw John Travolta and his girlfriend under the bleachers and them dumping the voting ballots where everybody can see it. But there was a necessity to keep it all bottled in this area, to keep the whirlwind, the tornado that is brewing in this one gymnasium. But I defy you to find me a better sequence shot and composed shot, visually, rhythmically, emotionally, than the one when we see the elaborate setup these students have concocted, from the rope to being up under the bleachers to the bucket of blood to where Carrie is in relation to the bucket of blood. That's just marvelous. That's just marvelous filmmaking. And I appreciate movies like that. I appreciate movies that gives me goosebumps. I appreciate movies, man. I appreciate movies like this that gives me goosebumps. Like, there are a couple times throughout this movie where there were chills shot up my spine and pulled me into the story world, as well as me analyzing the technical aspects of it. But the movie itself was spellbinding, and you empathize with her. You empathize her even when she's going on the rampage at the end, even when she's like, okay, you're not leaving, and we see in her like her kaleidoscope vision of everybody laughing at her. Even, and I'm interested to know whether or not Mrs. Collins actually joined in, or it was just through all the commotion and the heartbreak and the embarrassment and the her being sheer utterly mortified and everything dawning on her like, oh, this was all a setup, that she just projected Mrs. Collins' laughter, because why not at this point? When it rains, it pours, Murphy's Law. Or was Miss Collins actually laughing? Man, it's thought-provoking. Thought-provoking. A lot of symbolism in this movie. You know, it's like I said, it's like an anti-bullying campaign, bro. If you take the telekinesis out of it, her moving stuff with her mind out of it, it's just a cautionary tale to do not bully, because it can cause people to resort to extreme tactics. Desperate times call for desperate measures. You know, the repression, you know, not developing a healthy intellectual view on your sexuality can lead you down a dangerous road. I gotta watch some more Brian De Palma movies. Off the top of my head, I've only seen 2 now, Carrie and Blow Up, which if you haven't seen Blow Up, bro, come on. Talk about ravishing filmmaking. That's a delectable movie. It's a roller coaster right there, bro. But the fact that the principal could not remember her name is uproarious. It's uproarious. It's hilarious. Like, I know it's used to highlight the severity of her unpopularity, but the fact that Miss Collins told the principal her name 3 times in the span of 10 seconds, he's still like, Cassie, come on in. Kaylee, what's up? You all right, Kaylee? You can go home. I'm like, that is wild. Wild. I like to think this is a precursor to Kill Bill. If you think Kill Bill is a revenge movie, Carrie walked so Beatrix Kiddo could run. All right. Thank you for watching it this far. I appreciate all of my subscribers. And if you're new here and you made it this far, nice to cross paths with you. Hit that subscribe button. More movies coming around the corner. Like this video if you like this video. And if it's within your means, join the Patreon, Mr. Valentine Reacts. Get these videos 2 days early. And that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks again. I'm Mr. Valentine. Till we meet again.